Alright, a little bit of rollerblading news. 2-pack, Polo Fruits, Guzzle Puzzle, Heinz Baked Beans Pizza, which was actually like eating molten lava. Rex, Your Hairline, Solomon. What do they all have in common? They're not coming back.
That's hearsay, I guess.
Or are they? Maybe 2-pack. Apparently he was last seen in Bognor Regis, hammering it on the 2p machines, man.
I'll move to strike this as hearsay, Your Honor.
Rollerbladers are like Gollum itching after that ring piece when it comes to Solomon. But we'll get into all that drama in a little bit at the end of the show.
Consume.
Loco Skates have got a new warehouse. It's not for skates or anything, that's just to stash all Jake's money he's been raking in recently. Money, money, money. Full Scrooge McDuck style. He'll have a diving board in there, they'll have a slide. Seriously though, it is good to see a skate shop thriving. Did you catch these up on Julio's Instagram? Now if you know about Clark's, you'll be very excited about what this could potentially lead to. If this is what I think it is, this would be the best collaboration in rollerblading ever. And a pivotal point, man. It might even be better than the time that everybody was getting those Echo watches, man.
Flex.
Sticking with them, they've collaborated with Junk U Park's jewellery brand and made a little ring. Looks like a mini knuckle duster. Don't be messing with Julio, man. He'll brand you up with like a little dick. These are actually already sold out, so you've lost out there. Look at Broskow's film technique. 2 cameras, man. Is he going to make one of those like 3D popping out of the screen ones? Capital Rollers have got some new gear out. You've got a t-shirt there. Feed the Birds. This was designed by Emily May. She is a rollerblader and a designer. So that means 15% of every sale will be going into her pocket, which is really sound. Also, definitely do Feed the Birds, because they live off a diet of like ciggy butts and like little puddles of Red Bull, man. That's no way to be living. They've also got some super baggy ripstop cargos that come in 2 colours, army green and stealth black, which are like a throwback to rollerblading's roots. You can see both of these items being modelled in their latest video, Feed the Birds, so the whole gang took a trip over to Barcelona for a few days. Mate, some really good action coming out of that one. So next month, Astral Blades and Skates are going to be having a curb and flat ground comp. Really interesting to see rollerblading developing more of like a flat ground scene, having comps and stuff like that. I think it can only like inform other areas of rollerblading as well and just make everything interesting on the whole. And I also really like it because I know all the hammerheads, OGs, are going to be absolutely screwing over this one. That's not rollerblading. I'm afraid it is, you old toad. Get back in your swamp. I see Digital Innovators customises skates with a soldering gun, man. That must definitely affect the structural integrity of the skates, surely. But soldering guns, like, good choice, man. When they used to come out in school, it was literally a lesson in how much damage you can cause to school property within the lesson period. Oh, it was absolute chaos. I love a soldering gun. It may not surprise you that I suffered a few injuries at school, one of them being getting a sewing machine needle through my finger. Wasn't all bad though, because I got the rest of the day off school and I got a pot noodle for being such a brave boy at the hospital. Eugen Enin's fluffy eyebrows have got new skates on the way. Previously I described the black version as Quasimodo if he was into like fetish parties and that. I actually think these ones are a lot better, you know. This colourway just makes them look a bit nicer. If you liked the video on ugly skates and you want to see a little bit more of that kind of stuff, I did a part 2 exclusively for my Patreons, so just join the top tier. There's also this new like thanks button. There's a few different denominations you can choose from, and it means that your comment gets highlighted as well.
Watch.
God damn, dog.
Absolutely beautiful. I think Kevin Dowling said it best though.
Oh, god damn, dog.
Spooky Blader has posted up Nate Brown. Sorry, this was filmed from like
2018
till this year. Loads of really great skating in there. Loads of like intricate little manoeuvres, creativity. Really love this one, man. Go and give it a check. Alex Sams absolutely loves a boat. He's a modern day pirate. Don't ever take him near a harbour or anything like that. He'll go berserk. They must have his poster up all around boating lakes and that. Don't let this rascal anywhere near the place. He'll steal your oars as well and turn them into a grime box. Jeremy Raff posted up this absolute beauty, man. It's incredible. Lovely flowing lines, lots of control, bit of wizardry in there, loads of style. It's such an easy watch, man. Couple of bickies, just chill. Mate, perfect. Everybody's pumping out the content. Abdiel Colderg has got a VOD, man. Definitely go and check this one out. MFT have posted up Misaki Katayama. She's just turned 20, so they've made an edit. And this is just like a lesson in style, man. Unbelievable. Such good tricks. All of them absolutely mega stylish. Just the way they should be done. Amazing the talent that's coming out of that place. The Dark Police lot have posted up extra stout, extra stouty. They drink the kind of stuff that like would melt your bone marrow, man. Really great skating in this. The whole crew is involved. Definitely worth checking out. Go and have a gander, man. 50/50 have posted up Research Triangle, aka Toblerone. You've got John Fromm in there, Stefan Brando, Yanjil Severio, Chris Farmer. Really good to see like Chris Farmer skating something else apart from a kink. He's obviously a mega good kink rail skater, and that is very entertaining. But it's nice to see him do other stuff as well, right? Go and give this one a goosey gander. Kalléo has smashed out a nearly 15-minute edit called Imagination. Man, there is some really raucous stuff in it. Kalléo doesn't hold back, man. He's fair keen on a stunt and stuff like that. Go and give this one a watch.
Drama alert, drama alert. Salomon.
Talk to me.
So the reason why the community's chirping on about them again is because there's been a few rollerblading related posts on their social media channels. They posted up a reel of Vinnie Minton and Aaron Feinberg skating them. They also posted a video up on YouTube, which I think a fair few people might have actually missed, remembering the Salomon Freedom Action Sports era. They posted a comment asking the question, which sport would you like to see return? Now the thing's only had like 14 replies, the majority of them are rollerblading, but I mean, if you want to get onto them, you might want to go and watch this YouTube video and like fire over a message. People were tripping over themselves with excitement and absolutely begging it for Salomon to come back after they've seen these first two couple of posts. But then the last post that they made seemed to confirm what they'd been saying since they ditched rollerblading back in around like 2006. It's a no. No chance. Nah, no thanks. Nope. Big old fat juicy zero. Nil pois, mate. The Salomon skate production is dead.
Sanka, you dead? Yeah, man.
Marcus, a rollerblader and a trail runner on the Salomon team, said this: I'm on their trail running team. They think it's hilarious that we keep hitting them up. If you understood how much money they make on hiking shoes alone, not to mention packs, running gear, skis and snowboards, you would laugh at the idea of making skates too. They've also apparently destroyed the molds. The older blader said the story goes that they were considered a taxable asset, so they outright destroyed them rather than lose any money. They should have just sold them. Them supposedly not selling them is like a little bit of an insight into how they're working. Like if they're not going to profit off them, no one can.
Objection, hearsay.
Also funny to think that a brand that big would troll a whole community. Would Salomon coming back actually benefit the community as a whole? Let's go over the people I think it would benefit and then those I think it would actually put in a disadvantaged position. The main benefactors are definitely going to be Salomon. They're going to make a little bit of coin from it. Might take a little bit of time, like based on the money they put into it, but they will definitely make the lion's share of the money from it. Then you've got shops who are going to be selling the skates. They'll make a little bit of coin. I would absolutely love for them to have like a pro team fully paid up, especially for Joe Atkinson, who's been riding those things for ages, man. So there's a few individuals that could benefit from it as well. All those people harping on about the skates would be absolutely elated, so they can go and get them. But that is money that would potentially be going into a rollerblader owned and run company, or just a brand that's been around for a lot longer, and it'd be going into Salomon, who at the moment have nothing to do with rollerblading.
Objection, calls for hearsay.
Maybe some people would come back to inline skating because Salomon are back again. But again, that money is going to go to Salomon, who, like I just said, have nothing to do with rollerblading right now. There is also definitely potential for awareness of rollerblading to increase through like Salomon's marketing, but again, they're going to benefit from that the most. You may have guessed it, but my reservation comes from the effect this has on the smaller brands that exist in rollerblading at the moment, which is like the whole of the industry currently. Rollerblading right now has a small, fairly limited market, and judging by all the people blushing about the potential Salomon comeback, if they did come back, they would take a big chunk of that limited market.
Hearsay, Your Honor.
It's not like back in the day when Salomon first got involved and participation was really high. There was external brands pumping money into rollerblading, you had televised contests, so the whole industry was getting exposure and benefiting from that, especially those at the core and the heart of rollerblading. That doesn't really exist right now, so Salomon coming back would put a serious strain on like the companies that exist right now, especially the blader owned and run ones, and I think you'd actually see companies disappear. I'd rather see the brands that we have right now grow a little bit more, get a little bit more stability before Salomon come in. Say like some external companies getting involved, like a clothing brand or something, so you get a little bit of sponsorship money for the riders so they can skate more, and then also some external interest, like some markets that we're not like currently tapped into, and then that's not like a direct threat to actual skate sales and like the brands that are actually within the community at the moment, whereas Salomon would pose that threat. What are your thoughts on it, good or bad? Keen to see what everybody's opinion is on this situation, and I think, you know, this isn't actually the end of it yet. Thanks heaps to my Patreons, you really do help me keep this thing going. So I have some new content for you soon as well. Here's another video you can watch, like, comment, subscribe, all that really good stuff, and I'll see you again soon. Spotty dog.